All right, so in this video, what I want to talk about really quickly is I just want to explain the intermittent fasting portion of the guide. So again, if you go through your keto guide, you will see that this is also a part of it, and it's just briefly explained a little bit. But there's a few different methods when you do intermittent fasting, and I just want to teach you about all of them and explain why we're going to do the 16-8 as opposed to some of the other common methods, okay? So intermittent fasting, what it really means is that you're going to try to fit all your food in a certain window, okay? With ketosis, there is a large correlation with adding intermittent fasting to success in getting ketones, right? So that is the reason that we're doing it. Is it's a little bit more optimal, at least in the studies that have come out, showing that it will help you with the ketosis process. So what you're going to be doing is the 16-8 method, which pretty much involves skipping breakfast and restricting your daily eating period to 8 hours. So if you wanted to do 1 to 9, that's fine. If you want to start eating at 8 a.m., obviously you would adjust that 5 hours back right from there. So that would be 4 p.m., right? You would eat 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then you do not eat the rest of the time. That includes pretty much everything, right? So you can drink water, you can drink BCAAs, but they don't want you to really have coffee or caffeine. They want you drinking water. They don't want you drinking a lot of sugars and calories and chemicals and things like that. It's what it's designed to do is really keep you in a certain window of eating so you have a ton of time for your body to go through that food. So the reason that we're only having you do 4 meals a day is because if you eat every 2 hours in your window, so if let's say your window is going to be, let's say you start your first meal at 9 a.m., okay, every 2 hours then you would eat, so you'd eat 9, 11, 1, and 3, right? And then that would put you pretty close. So that would be the idea behind it. You can actually stretch that out a little bit further than that with the 8 hours, but you know what I'm saying. So once you hit your first meal, once you eat your first meal, look at the clock. That's the time that you're starting. I would recommend scheduling that and then having like an alarm on your phone for meals because you don't want to go later than that. We want to really be dedicated to this part because this is going to really help us increase our results, okay? The other two methods, just so that you know, is the eat, stop, eat. Involves fasting for 24 hours once or twice a week. So dinner to dinner, breakfast to breakfast, or the 5-2, where you have a couple of days of the week. So let's say you do like a Tuesday and a Thursday where you pretty much are just having like protein shakes with almond milk just so that you can keep your protein in and keep your calories super, super low. So you would have like 3 smaller shakes throughout the day, 2 days a week, and then the other 5 you would eat normal. The issue with intermittent fasting is it does a lot of really good things for your body. Obviously, it can improve your human growth hormone levels, which again are extremely beneficial for fat loss, insulin sensitivity, stuff like that. Okay, so if you want to read anything on this, just go to type in intermittent fasting 101 or beginner's guide to intermittent fasting in Google, and you can read a little bit more about why we're really doing it. But it's done. There's been a lot of incredible studies on this. This is why we fast after a cheat meal during our challenge program, is because there's a lot of studies that show just how great this does. The health benefits, again, are astronomical. There's a ton of anti-aging, brain health, cancer, heart health, inflammation, insulin resistance, weight loss, you name it. There's a lot of studies that show that doing this kind of eat window, non-eat window is very beneficial. Even at Tony Robbins, when we went out to the Unleash the Power Within, his health gurus that were up there are very trying to eat in a window and then really give your body a chance to function properly without the need for food. So that's something that is becoming more and more popular as well. So we wanted to include that with the keto program because it is beneficial for the ketosis process, and that's why we're going to do it. It's a great weight loss edition and ketosis edition, so that's why we're going to include intermittent fasting.